Hello everyone. Good evening, good evening, good evening. Oh, look at that wonderful view from my shop. How is everyone doing? Hello Wolfiab, hello Axioma, Wizard of Docs, General January, Jace, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7, 8, 9. I know, I full named you. How is everyone doing today? Good to see you guys. Congrats Wolfiab on getting first. Luthers, hi! I figured, you know what? I am over here. I was over here in the Bomber Grove Market getting some shots for my video. By that I mean last minute shots, which I needed to add quickly to the video because I needed a couple of shots, and yeah, I realized, oh, they've got this amazing view of a questionable hat behind us. But we also have this handsome fellow beside me as well, which is the guy who is helping out in the shop. But I figured, you know what, let's start by checking to see whether we got any profits. Not there. Also, Minecraft is very quiet. Oh, I can make that a little bit louder. There we go. Luthers, thanks so much for the lurk. Well, let's have a wee look and see. Huh. There seems to be a book missing there. Okay, no. Actually, I realized those books are all bought by... I should have taken note of this, but Acacia did buy some books earlier. Yeah, the purple glass looks awesome. All ties in with the wood as well, the wood and the purple. Oh, purple's great. Looks like you could kind of tell if someone has been borrowing books, then you kind of be able to tell if if any of these books are missing. And I know what books have been bought. I think maybe I need to make... Maybe that's something we should do today, actually. I just had a thought. Maybe I should make a log of receipts so we can keep an eye on what's being bought in the shop here. Just in case someone decides to borrow instead of buy. Because we only go with the best currency. The currency that's available for everyone to create. We don't believe in centralized banking. We believe that every kingdom has a right to create their own currency and use it on the server. And people can decide how they want to use that currency to some extent, but it is a universal currency that everyone has access to produce. That may be a storyline that could be coming up soon. Ooh, keeping inventory. It's just good business practice. Absolutely. Maybe that's something we should do. Actually, do you know what? I think I am going to start doing it, because if I start doing it now, it's going to be a lot easier to keep up with it. So I think what we'll do, let's pop back home and grab ourselves a notebook, and we can create a little inventory of the things that we're selling. Now, at the moment, I'm actually it's quite easy. It's just the books at the moment, and it is just the shop up here. Oh, I suppose I could probably do the gas drop as well. I wonder if we've had any profits up here. Yeah, I don't think anyone's been coming out and grabbing any of this stuff. I'm kind of waiting for some people to get online this week. They might come looking for that stuff. I think as soon as people hear about this...
Absolutely.
I forgot to add those sounds. How are you doing, Bannards? Okay, so yeah, the only person's actually bought anything up here is Acorn. Because I showed Acorn this shop the other day. Okay, well, let's go get a book and we can start keeping inventory. So business-minded of us, so sensible of us. Not taking any inspiration at all from, not taking any kind of like cautionary reasons for this after accidentally watching, no, not accidentally watching, but catching a certain person doing some things on the server yesterday. Watching, not it's a watch, as a viewer. It's funny times. You knew I was watching as well. Which makes it funnier. Okay, I think I've got room in my chest actually for a book. So let's just make a book then. One feather and a book. Do we have any books? I'm pretty sure we got some books somewhere. General decor. Yes, here we go. And it'd be ink, which I think has been shoved in here. Yes, it has. Aha! And I think we can just... We'll rename the book so we know exactly what it is. Aha! Very good. This way we can actually keep an eye on our profits as well. So, and it'll be a good way to kind of like keep an eye on the stuff and things that have been sold and what kingdoms are buying from our kingdom. But look at this, Janice. Thank you so much for doing my intro today. I really appreciate it. You were fantastic. For those who do not know... Oh, whoops. I had a video today. Redstone Archivist. Why does that name look familiar? How are you doing? Thanks so much for the follow. Welcome in. If you want to let us know how your day is going, please do. If you want to sit back, relax, and listen, that's also fine. But your name sounds very familiar. I'm trying to remember where I've heard it from. Anyway. Yeah, so I want to... What was I going to say? Yeah, Janice opened up my video today. Had episode 10. Which means the server has been going for 10 weeks now. Because I've done a video a week. And yeah, so that came out today. Don't know how easy it's going to be to keep up that pace come September, though. It gets busy work-wise in September. Okay. All hail Janice. Janice is receptionist god, and she keeps me on my toes. Here, Janice, thanks so much for the hydrate. Everyone hydrate and look after yourselves. Ooh, vintage, you got sand collector. GG's. Okay, so we have... I think what we do, it's going to be hard to kind of like manage pages to certain extent. So I think what we do is we put the profit, we keep track of profits on the smallest things that we think are going to bring in the least amount of money. And then we can we could save the spaces in the back for the things that we're going to think are going to bring in the biggest amount of money. So I'm going to expect the Connect 4. I think I'm going to come up with a game or a tournament for Connect 4, which might encourage people to play that a bit more, which would bring in more profits because it costs to pay. But I don't expect this is going to create a huge amount of profit. I'm just going to take it from this time onwards rather than gas drop. I'm just going to take this from this time onwards rather than worrying about doing something more now. I can add in emotes and stuff. So what says... Actually, I think we do like a happy emote, maybe? Here we go. Yeah, that... Oh. Why is it doing that? Okay, I'll do that again. Yay, gas drop. Okay, so that kind of like is for gas drop. Any new profits that come in, we can do the thing. Finally getting to the bedroom? Maybe. I might be just as productive as I was in my video today when it came to the bedroom, which is not very... I got distracted by Janice last week. I got distracted by shops last week, and Had many activities. Just finished the video. Janice is gonna file angry paperwork if the bedroom doesn't get done. Maybe, I don't know what she doesn't know. Like, there's so many things to do. Like our own paper. We're making an inventory. I'm being good. Janice will like this. Janice will like that. I'm keeping inventory of our shops, or at least my shops anyway. The ones that I'm managing. Might suggest a fool as well, but yeah, I think she'll like that. I'm not procrastinating with other things. Okay, so again, Connect 4, potentially a bigger earner for us in the future. I'm just gonna connect 4. I'll do 4 either side of that. Oh, you're having some morning coffee? Ooh, very nice, Creeper John. I wish I could do coffee right now, but it's too late for me. It's 10 p.m. Yeah, 10 p.m. just does not work for me. Okay, I think... for now, I'll just put down... So, Nether Shop, actually, you need to go up to the Nether Shop to actually see what resources I'm selling up there, so it's easier to track. It's okay if you're procrastinating, it'll get done when it gets done. Absolutely. Yeah, totally. Won't be at the end of season by the time it gets done. No, 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 no. And there'll be no consequences, of course. Absolutely. I haven't been talking about doing that room for weeks now. Ooh, who knows what could happen? Could happen, maybe. Who knows what'll happen? Oh, I also need to do the island out at the nature reserve. That's yeah. I don't think we're in a rush to get this building finished here. I'll have to maybe we'll have to have another meeting soon. Okay, so we'll have the Nether shop here. Right. So, if we keep a list of all the different things, we are probably not going to have room on the page. So, I'm going to need to use a bit of code to discern different things. I think Nether shop would be worth doing over maybe 2 pages. So, because the skulk itself has got several things in the barrel. So, let's do skulk on its own. And that's actually no, we'll do Nether shop. So we got Skulk, Skulk V, Skulk V, Skulk Sensors, and then what was the last one? Shriekers. Okay. And then what we can do is we can do if a whole bunch, if we have to kind of like take note of all the different kingdoms. Hey Kai, how are you doing? Still unpack boxes from when I moved here a few years ago. That happens. We're finally making her way out to see me, and I'm frantically trying to get everything done. I've been procrastinating and done. Oh yeah, whenever our parent is popping by, quite often is the mother. Okay, actually, I think what we can do. Let's see. So if we do Skulk as we write down Skulk here, and then the next lines we can have B for blocks, V for veins. What was next? Blocks, veins, sensors, and shriekers. Okay, and that way we can do things like potentially. Oh, what was that? An email just came in. So we could do things like, so say we get Acacia, we can do A, and they've bought this amount of shriekers. So this amount of stacks of shriekers have gone. So I think that's kind of like a way of coding it. We might run out of space, but if it, let me see, if we were to have all set 11, all 10 kingdoms buy, it's unlikely that bamboo or mangrove are going to buy, so that reduces it down to 8 kingdoms. So let's see, A1, spruce 1, J1, C1, D1, O1, E1. Okay, so it is kind of doable. Probably gets a little bit tricky if we end up in double digits. So maybe we just like extend, if things get, we can have second lines. I think it'll probably be the best way of doing it. So if we do, say, like this, and that way, that kind of helps that box there. Okay, right, so we're figuring it out. Again, we got a whole bunch of resources here. Let me see, 1, 2, 3 are warp, 3 for warp blocks, 4 for warp blocks. 1. Stop telling her I'm dead. Why is everyone saying she's dead? Huh? Oh, must be Viking. Hi. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Yeah, this is going to be quite busy. So if we do... Yeah, it's a lot of pages. Another shop. So we've got warped. Stem. So we could stem. Sprouts. Roots. Twisted vines. Actually, we go those TVs. And the last is warped blocks. Okay. I apologize. I need to take a quick break. I will be back in a couple of minutes. Please talk amongst yourselves. Apologies. Just sometimes nature calls. I'll be back in a minute. Okay. So you're fine, Victoria. I'll be back in a minute. Just gotta take a quick break. I'll be back shortly. Okay, we're back. Okay. What did I miss? Oh, good concept. Let me see. Your mum's name is also Vicky. Stepdad's calls her Victoria when he wants to pretend to be bad. Oh. I hate the nickname Vicky. Oh, that's a lovely little conversation there. Okay, cool. Oh, we're getting ready for spooky season. Hi, Fyro. How are you doing? They'll adopt a dog maybe this year? That's cool, Miss Maury. Oh, yeah. Budgeting for a dog is important too, because, yes. Okay. I was throwing this today. What colors are available? Oh, that's a good question. Usually the way it works is if someone names a color, and then if it's not available, I'll go with either the closest color or rainbow. So we got brown. That looks more like, I think that's like a magenta. Pink. Rainbow. Silver. 2 silver, actually. Blue, yellow, and purple. So quite a few, actually. So whichever one strikes your fancy. Now, skeleton dog from Spear Halloween to go with his 2 life-size skeletons. Rainbow it is. I appreciated it, Kai. And also, the more you chat, the more likely you might get number top fan of the week. I'm not sure exactly how it works, but you know. Okay, where were we? So, Nether shop warped. Can I just copy paste this? Because if I can, I can't. Nether shop. That would be Crimson. So we have got stem. Then it is roots, weeping vines, and wart blocks. Okay, and I'm going to throw in the shroom lights here as well, so that we got them covered. And then we got Nether shop, mushroom. That'd be red, brown, stem. Cool. Bedroom decor. We'll get there. Like, I'm just procrastinating a little bit. I'm keeping inventory just in case a certain someone from the server decides to come borrow resources instead of pay for them. Like the other day, Alfie found in his mangrove shop that someone had been paying with basalt. So, yeah. You enjoyed the new video? Thank you so much, Water Ghost. I'm glad that I could do a game which is not on Nuke's main channel. So, that was awesome too. Who is this hypothetical person? Well, it rhymes with, let me see. The Basalt Kingdom. Yeah, isn't that a new one? Yeah. I believe it is, it's got, what's his name again? What's his name? Mad Silk Dan. That's it. Yeah, Mad Silk Dan, I think. That's probably his name, isn't it? I'd love to be able to copy paste stuff on Minecraft books. Me, an avid book and quill user. It would be pretty handy. You can't copy paste single lines. It's just not the whole page. And glorious was... Oh, what was it? I missed that bit there. Having a good conversation over there. He's giving me a busy Miss Murray. Don't ever let him find out about the 9-foot tall one from Lowe's. No. He's borrowing. I don't know. No. Let me put it this way. Okay. Well, let's take the cat off, the visor off, and we'll just be obvious. I was watching Sad Milkman's stream last night for a little bit. He needed a pickaxe. He popped into the Fool's Forge, and in the Fool's Forge, he borrowed a pickaxe. Now, when I put the visor back on, Anathra's not going to really know this particularly well. Okay? The visor kind of keeps him within the universe. He wasn't watching the stream last night. I was. So, that is the thing. Werewolf is a great game. So this is the lore behind Anathra, is that when the visor is off, he knows everything that I know. He knows everything that I've watched. He's watched all the video. I've watched all the videos. This is the visor off. We sometimes nickname him Chaos. So it is fourth wall thing. Yeah. So I see everything. Everything I've watched, I know. If I put the visor on, however, it gets a little bit hazy sometimes. And that can be fun. So we'll put the visor back on. There we go. Right, we're back to what we were talking about. We were talking about the eyes are creepy, I know. It's one of the reasons why I made that emote with the big eyes. Because I love how creepy it is. Oh, Fyro, I've missed that bit there. Good, just found out Guardians still spawn even if I have render and simulation distance set to 5 chunks, so I have to move my mob farm. Oh, that's a pity. Yeah, it's 10. Oh, even if it's just like, oh wow, that's weird. Yeah, things are going well. Speaking of Bammer Grove, Alfie just started streaming. Yes, he did. Though I believe he's streaming from his Forever World today, rather than elsewhere. Okay, now the bookshop. Keeping an eye on the bookshop. Actually, let me see if I can find a book emote. Yes. Can I copy paste this? Nope, I cannot. I have to do it again. But that's fine. I have it ready to go. Okay. And there's such a distinct shade of cyan. If you're getting the eyes, yes. Water Ghost. I started my Forever World yesterday and I hate it because I had to travel 2,000 blocks for woods. Oh, jeez. 12:31 a.m. for you, Infinite Coder. Well, do pop in and say hi. I appreciate it. That would put you 2 hours ahead of me. Yeah, that's 2 hours ahead of me. So, guessing, well, that will put you like Eastern Europe time zone, or potentially, what was it, Central African time zone. Now, trying to remember, is South Africa 2 hours ahead of GMT, of BST? They don't do daylight savings though. I don't know. I have to remind myself of that one, just in case someone from South Africa is watching. Okay, bookshop. I think the way I'm going to manage this, because we got so many books, we're pretty much geographically center of Europe. UTC. There we go. Okay, that would make sense. Well, actually, I have to check this out now, guys. I'm such a nerd when it comes to time zones. I have to time zone map. Ah, okay. So actually, South Africa is on the same time as Central Europe. So during the summer, well, during Europe summer, I don't think they do daylight savings. No, they don't. So that means that during the winter, Central Africa is 2 hours ahead of me. Yeah. Cool. Well, there we go. Learned something new today. Where was I? I was doing books and stuff. I'm sad YouTube doesn't keep track of stream streak. I'd actually have a streak going now. You totally would. YouTube is a bit behind on like the different things that you can do in streams. I kind of don't blame them because like they do have a lot to kind of cover since they're also primarily a video sharing platform. So like the streaming stuff is, they're trying to manage too many things at the same time. So it's tricky. Just finished my dinner, so I have to go back to doing homework. Oh, thank you very much for popping by though, Victoria, and I hope homework goes well. Racy just figured out that most of my viewers are from Ireland. Send them my way, Water Ghost. Love Irish viewers. Okay, I think with books, it's gonna be tough. I think if I do, we're not gonna write out all the enchantments today. I'm gonna add them as they go. So mending, I think we can write with that. And it was Acacia did 1 trade for that. And on breaking, Acacia did 1 for that. And I'm pretty sure they also bought... Did they get a look at the sea? Oh, they didn't do look at the sea. Did they do lure? Or maybe they didn't get those resources then. Why is there a knockback missing? Someone... Oh, I think that was Viking. So knockback would be KB. And that would be Birch. Okay, I think that is all. I might have just a quick look through the barrels to see if any of the others have been bought from. But I'm pretty sure that is all. We're doing inventory if anyone didn't realize. Because it's a... Just in case someone decides to start borrowing books. I'm not sure how well it worked. Last season I was just like... Didn't do this. It's not that I have to do this. We're all friends after all. It's not the end of the world. Curse of Vanishing. Is this one that I just didn't get round to restocking? This could be that Fool might have grabbed. I think Fool might have grabbed a whole bunch of these. I'm pretty sure he did. Because one of the fun things about Fool's Forge is 2 sharpness. I think I don't know who those are from. Okay, well we'll keep track from now on. There's a fortune missing there. Okay. So let me just take note of the ones that we need to restock. So that's fortune. Fortune, I'll do FN1. So I don't know what is missing, but... And then Vanishing is 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. CV 23. There was another one up here. Sharpness, I think, is missing 2. I think we'll call Sharp. Do SP 2. I think I'm the first shop owner to actually take inventory. Yes. I definitely am. Nobody else has decided to do this. But the other handy thing is, if I do this, I can keep track of how much I actually make this season as well. So, yeah, I think that is a nice way to kind of like... I know, I've seen it happen on Hermitcraft, I think, recently. Where Azuma was... Azuma in Season 10 in particular decided to track how many diamonds he made. Fushy, I'm doing a shorter stream tonight. I had a meeting earlier, so I couldn't start at a meeting actually at 8 o'clock. So, oh, GG. So he had a meeting at 8 o'clock, so I couldn't stream at the normal time. But yeah, we are just going. It is a shorter stream, but that's fine. It's not the end of the world to have a shorter stream for once. Okay, I think we have kept I'm pretty sure. Like, I should probably check those top barrels as well, but I'm pretty sure those are have not been used. Yeah, let me show you what Fool's done with the armor and stuff. It's fun. Ooh, what is the Sad Milkman achievement? Ooh, I can go through that in a second. So, oh, he hasn't done it with this. Oh, he has done it with the chest plate. See this? Okay, so those don't matter as much, but like, look at this. Curse of Vanishing has been put in the leggings and stuff. Now, there's a good chance that if you lose your stuff, it's probably because you've fallen into the void anyway. So most people die to the void, so it's a fun bit. The Sad Milkman achievement, guys. In Season 1, you might have heard of a song. There's a song you should check out. It's called Trog Stole the Egg. The dragon egg, which we don't have in Season 2 yet. But the dragon egg was collected by Sad Milkman, and so Sad Milkman decided to auction off the dragon egg. And a few people came along, and they... Did I go to that? I'm not sure if I was able to make it. But yeah, they were... I'll catch that in a second. But they were... They decided to auction off the dragon egg. And Trog was one of the people who went for it. I think Avid and Viking also went for it too. And there was a whole bunch of things that were proposed to say, oh, I'll buy it for diamonds, or I'll do this. And Trog decided to say, I will immortalize you inside the data pack. And that is, so this is a discussion between Milkman and Trog. And they came up with this idea, and that is, there is now an achievement in Skyblock, Skyblock Infinite, called the Sad Milkman, which you get when you take a golden apple, I think. No, is it an enchanted golden apple? I think it might be an enchanted golden apple out of a chest, which refers to the first day of Skyblock Kingdoms ever, when Sad Milkman stole a golden apple from Jungle Kingdom. So, yeah, that is some little bit of deep old lore there for Skyblock Kingdoms, and it has been immortalized in the data pack. Isn't that right, Nuke? Nuke probably has no idea what that is. Maybe he does. Maybe he doesn't. Okay, right, well, we've done inventory. What now? Let's see. We can pop back over to our base and do some stuff over there. Is there anything else I wanted to check out over here? Just check that the brain cell is still there. You hope more lore can be added to the data pack? Possibly in the future. It's kind of they don't want to do too much, but a little bit here or there. I think maybe will we try and figure out? Maybe we try and figure out a tournament for the games. See, we've kind of got board game style games at the moment. We've got a few. We've got, chess and Connect 4. Yeah. And then, of course, there's chicken gambling. I was like, why is my mob farm have about 10 mobs in it, but I'm at the mob cap, so I increase my render distance to 8 chunks and see about 20 guardians sitting there. Yeah, I don't know if that's a bit odd. I would have thought that they'd be properly unloaded. Is it lazy chunks thing maybe? Could it be a lazy chunks thing? I'm not exactly sure how that works though. Also, Footy was saying just trash taddy, but it's my cover at the moment. It's okay to have a trash taddy at the moment. Trash TV is a thing that we occasionally do. Do I want to go out and do some work over there? Yeah, let's go. Let's do some work at the nature reserve. I'm going to see if I can get that Nether Island done today, maybe. We can get some of it done. And since simulation distance was at 5, they were not moving. Whoa. What? Am I still connected? Lads? Let's try turning shaders on, maybe? Okay, shaders on, shaders off. Okay, that... I guess now it's just a render issue. Seems to be working now. The Milkman achievement is when you get a golden apple for the first time, I think. Don't know if I got explained. I had to step away for a sec. I think it's an enchanted golden apple. It's a render bug, yeah. That's a bit weird. Okay, we were working on an island up here. Let's see if I left any resources up here. Woo! Thanks, buddy.
Went to football game today and I saw some of my footy friends.
Yay. Can I enter pearl there? Whoa. Ow. Ow. Okay. Careful with your ender pearls, guys. That was just like bits and pieces of damage all over the place. Oh, sorry. I just remembered what I wanted to do today. I just failed that again. We need to go to... So, fun fact, guys. Sad Milkman has restocked the bank. And if anyone didn't know, the bank has... All the clump score has been set to 0 again. So we can't get any more clump if we want to. But there are more clump contracts available now. So, yeah, I just remembered that I wanted to do that today. Cherry D, thanks so much for the follow. Welcome into the course. If you want to let us know how your day is going, please do. If you want to sit back and relax, that's also fine too. I think I've seen ender pearls kill people more than they help. Oh, I find ender pearls generally don't kill me, but yeah, there's some times where mistakes happen. Okay, so let's see. Yay, celebrate! We are closed! Only 2 contracts can be held by a kingdom at a time. Right, let's see what we get. Contract number 28. I wonder if this is one of the ones submitted by Oak Kingdom or Doak Kingdom. Oh, this is the one that I was hoping I wouldn't get. Find and rescue all the bees on the server. Sorry, find and rescue all bees on the server that are stuck in the void and deliver them to the Oak Kingdom. All bees must be leashed to a fence in a safe area at Oak for this contract to be valid. I love Trog dearly, but they do have a tendency to occasionally typo. Reward 4 clump score to your kingdom. Contract provided my Oak Kingdom. Ah, it's not run that even with the typos. It's a pretty clear contract in what needs to be done. So yeah, this is gonna require us to. I think we do it. I think we do it. Only 4 clump score for that. The question is, where are those bees? Words are hard. Very true, Cherry. I'm going to recreate the Oak Kingdom so you can return the bees to me instead. If only. Okay. I've got about 40 minutes. It's going to take a bit of time to get my happy ghast over to the side of the server where the bees are. Does that mean the bees get leashed and prisoned for honey farms? Oh, most likely, yeah, they will be put in a honey farm. But it's pretty clear that it means that they want all the bees that are floating in the void. Okay, I think the best thing first for us to do is to go get a whole bunch of leashes. And then the next thing is we need to fly our happy ghast. Oh, ooh, actually, we can run our happy ghast over there. Okay, we can get the happy ghast over there faster. Yes, we're going to get Cornelius working. But I think what we'll do is, because Cornelius is a little bit slow, we can drag him over on a lead. And that will make him go a little bit faster. If you don't collect the bees, I will steal Trog's knees. Sure. Good luck. I'd like to see you try. Trog is a very agile individual. Should have seen them climbing that wall back in Rotterdam, or in Amsterdam, was it? David left the game. I didn't even realize David joined for a second. Oh, I should have strings. Do I not have string here? I need leads. Okay, that's a bit, but it's not a lot. How many leads do we have up here? 3. Okay, let's run over. I think we've got some string over at the mob farm, so let's go grab some from there. Sounds like you need to lead a boat with a Quilby in it. See, if Quilby was floating down at the bottom of the void, I could do that. But I'm not sure Quilby is. Oh, yeah, we had a little accident here the other day, I think. Pipe was saying that they accidentally blew up the... Had a creeper explode in them. Okay, that's most of the string here gone. Okay, how many leads can we get out of this? 12. Right, I might need more than 12. Do you know what? We're not going to be bringing up more than 12 bees at a time anyway. Might be worth grabbing some flowers as well, and that way we might be able to convince some of them to follow us by flower. Of course, the other option is that we get rid of all the bees, and I'm giving you the evil option. The evil option is that we just get rid of all the bees and braid some bees up beside the dark oak area. Okay, I think what we'll do is let's craft this into string into leads 2. We've got 14 now. We get someone to kill Quill and get their head to put them in the void and bring them back up and then deliver them. See, unfortunately, I don't think that's going to be quite as obvious. Like, It's not as unclear as a cow-like entity, because a cow-like entity was very, very unclear and gave a lot of wiggle room. I think this contract is a bit too airtight. Shears, and we have our leads. All right, Cornelius, you ready to go to work? Aha, fantastic. Actually, yeah, it's easier to bring you down. Come back here, dude. Oh, shoot. That was a mistake. There we go. Okay, Cornelius. Let's bring... Oh, excuse me, Hobart. Hobart. Oh, give me a song to do. Other side. Let's do other side. Okay, cool. We're about to hit ads, but it's fine. Let me grab other side. Okay, other side is a good song. A little loud. That's okay. Let's get some emoted shots. Woo! Oh. There. Go subscribe to me on YouTube. Ready to go, Courtney? Following? Oh. Oh, that's inconvenient. Let me just turn the sound down now that the music is done. Dude, why did you disconnect? Okay. Maybe you can't spring leads through the bits here. Okay, let's see. Oh, whoa. Dudes, no. Yeah, let me grab some food. Hello? Do you know what? Just be easier if we... Bleh. No! I lost my snow... I only had one snowball. Okay, phew. Right, well, we were able to remedy that. Let me just do this. I hope that there might be some snow elsewhere on the server. Do you know what? We're about to hit ads. I will let the ads run, and by the time the ads are done, we will be at our destination, hopefully. But I have to say, love having Cornelius over here. I wish it wasn't raining. I wonder if that Viking will sleep. So I am pretty sure most of the bees are over by either Oak or over by Birch Kingdom. So that's where we're going to go. We're going to fly down over there. And hopefully that's where we will find the bees. Thank you for sleeping through the night. We should get rid of the rain as well. Oh, last night I remember flying my happy ghast, and about half an hour of it, of about 1,000 blocks away, I found the end portal. Woo! Yep. It does take a while. The bees have no knees. Not in Minecraft anyway. Not many things have knees in Minecraft. You'd have to probably look at the Ender Dragon, was probably got knees. Yeah, I think our best bet is just to go right down here. Players don't have knees, no? And Athra does not have knees. Wow, look how dark it's getting, how the closer we're getting to the bottom of the world. Actually, do you know what? I haven't really played with shaders a huge amount. Let's try with shaders. Ooh. Okay, Y64. We don't need to go any lower than that. Right, let's see. How is my stream hold? I think my stream might hold up better with shaders and OBS than it did with Meld. Okay, F3B. We are looking for bees. There is a ship over there. Right, so I don't see any bees over here. If you guys notice any issues with stream, please let me know. I'm just testing out to see if shaders are working. What is that? I see something in the distance there. I'm not sure what that is. I love the clouds though. The clouds have been set specifically. Oh, that's a bee. Lads, we found our first bee. Let's try unleashing it. Okay, one bee. One bee, but we need two bee. All right, let's see if we can find any more bees over here. I can't believe we found a bee already. I've got the perfect bee emote for it as well. Oh, I love this. If you need a second bee, can always grab Quilby. I know, so true. Mox, hi! Guys, can everyone please go check out, if you haven't, please go check out the animated video that Moxie Junk published on his YouTube channel today. Same name, same username on YouTube, but just it was so good, and I love it. Maybe a little bit biased, but thank you, Mox. You're amazing. Thank you, and you did amazing. Totally surprised me as well, actually. Okay, I don't see any bees here. I don't think any bees would be living if they got anywhere close to the ocean monument. Those I'm pretty sure are squids. This contract does seem to suit me. I seem to be doing stuff and jobs for people flying around on my happy ghast. Because I did Quilby's job there the other day as helmsman. I watched it 3 times already. It was amazing and so melancholy. Yee. Mox is like, so very happy I like it. You could have never speculated that I was making an animation by the question I have asked you. No, I thought it might have just been another fan art thing. Well, technically it is. It's art. But I was not expecting a full animation. That totally caught me off guard. Dude, you're amazing. You did amazing with that. I hope you, like, I know it's it could be quite a bit of work, but, like, if you don't have to make it of me exclusively, but, like, I hope that you're able to make other animations in the future as well, because you do amazing jobs with it. Okay, that's the ship is making it dark here. So, like, it's great. It's so cool. I don't think there's any other bees here. Still have our one bee with us. I have a feeling the other bees might be the ones over by the Birch Kingdom. So, I'd say what we do, let's bring this dude home. And we can get him settled in nice and safe inside his at the Oak Kingdom, which is over here, actually. Sorry, I was going the wrong direction. I wonder if these guys, I hope that these guys may have some snow, maybe. If they don't, I'm sure we can find some snow elsewhere. That ship is so cool. Okay, let me just stand up. Do I still have the bee with me? Yes, I do. Okay. Now, a boat would be handy, actually. Because then I could put the bee in a boat. I wonder if I could borrow some wood if I need it. Okay. Let's hook you guys up. Your lead broke, didn't it? Cornelius! Cornelius's lead... I forgot to... No, actually, lead didn't break because I forgot to put a lead on him. Okay, well, do you know what? You get to come in here. Oh. In you come, Mr. B. And we're going to set you up here. Nice and safe. You have been rescued. You have been rescued. Woo! Well, that's nice. I would consider that a safe location. I would consider that a safe location now that the fire has been covered. Yes. Okay, let's go see if we can get Cornelius back. Cornelius! Corny? Do you know what the problem with the saddles are? The problem with the saddles is that they can float around at a greater distance without a saddle on. Where did he go? Oh, he's above me. He's above me. He's above. I need a snowball. I need a snowball. Okay, let's go here. Yes. Okay. Whew. Okay. Good thing is, I'm pretty sure Doke have not put any have not built any spoilers since they've last been on. So I think we should be okay to fly over the thing. No, these guys just float around all over the place. They're not likely to just, especially not in Skyblock, they're not likely to die. So I found out since I started my world in 1.21 and spawned on a shipwreck, my spawn is on that shipwreck. Oh. That is an inconvenient location to have a spawn, isn't it? It's pretty low. Have you got a way back up, I hope? Zan Christian, good to see you. Okay. I think Viking is hopefully by his kingdom. If he is, I'm going to see if I can get a snowball off him. Just to save having to try and find snow elsewhere. I might take advantage of the road here to get over to Viking's kingdom a little bit faster. This time I'll remember to leash my dudes. Big Mac Deuce, how are you doing? He is there? Awesome. Fantastic. Okay, well, I can grab him while I'm over there. Not that great is... yeah, spawning on a shipwreck in Skyblock means you're at the bottom of the world. It could be very inconvenient if you don't have a way to get back to your kingdom from that shipwreck. Probably the only way to... Actually, I don't know if it's even possible. Like, it's quite a tricky thing to deal with. If there's other blocks nearby, you could try breaking down the shipwreck and then hoping that you'll spawn on another block that's nearby. He's still attached to me. He is. Fantastic. Okay, it must have been the roof, the kind of the arches that broke my lead over at Bamboo. Okay. Now, this bit shouldn't be a problem. Let's see if we can find Viking and see if he has any snow to spare. Hello?
Gobble.
Hello?
Crafts. Hello.
Viking, could I borrow some snow?
Yeah, one sec. How much do you need?
Just a couple of balls because I accidentally threw my balls while flying with Cornelius here.
I hate it when I do that.
Yeah, it's really inconvenient when you're down close to the void and like a couple of, maybe about 1,000 or 2 blocks away from your base to get snow.
I see.
Yeah,
This guy. Hi, buddy.
He's a menace.
I like the black saddle. It looks really good, actually.
I love the black saddles. But yeah, I've been tasked by the Trog to get bees that have been down at the bottom of the void. Do you know if you... So I know there was bees out by Oak Kingdom, but did you guys have bees down near the void?
We did have some bees near the void. Yeah, we did have a couple. I don't know if they're still there, but we did have a couple. And I can clean them up. I just haven't been down there in a while.
Well, I'll tell you what. This is kind of like part of the contract, so like I'm gonna check and see if they're down there. Didn't actually take too long to find the only one that was under oak. So.
Oh, got it. All right. Sounds good.
Yep. Anyway, just in case you're wondering why I'm floating below you for a bit.
Well, sounds good. Thank you, Anathra.
Thank you. Hello.
Good luck.
Come with me, dudes.
You have snowballs now. It's like
I do. Hopefully he behaves. Oh, that was double shearing.
Too many clicks.
Yeah. There we go. Okay. See you in a bit. I gotta be in range of him for the next for probably about the next couple of minutes anyway when I fly down. It's more like it's attached to an ocean monument, so I think it loads the ocean monument guardians even when I have my simulation distance set to 5 or 5 chunks or 8 chunks. Yeah. Oh, I see a bee. I see more bees. Okay, well, we don't need snowballs. We need flowers for the bees. So here's a fun fact. Bees will just float in Skyblock down to the bottom of the world, and then they'll just do this. They'll just hover here. They won't die. This is how they fill up the world. Okay, well, I see another one over here. Wow, there's actually quite a few. How many bees are there? Hi, King. How many bees have you got? I hope I've got enough leads for this. I can grab 10 more bees. Nala, how are you doing? Ah, yes, the bottom of the world where the local bees gather. Yes. It's a favorite haunt for them, as you can see. I'm just also conscious that we have a whole bunch of water streams flowing down as well, so if we're not careful, we could walk into a water stream and the bees could drown. Suspended in motion. Cyber bees, speaking of bees. Last Blaster, how are you doing? Good to see you. Actually, I think this might be it. There's not a huge amount of them. See, what could have happened is that water could have fallen down on top of some of these dudes occasionally. Well. Oh, there's more over here. Whoa, that is dark. Let me just turn off shaders. Lovely and... Oh, whoa. Okay, I'm getting... Yeah, there's a lot more guys here that I can see. I've got room for 6 more. I see 5 over here. Okay. 4. We're going to be very careful and try not to get any of these guys killed because we love our bees. As someone who has done a good job with bees in my single player world, okay, sorry, yes, they are in a farm, but at least they're well protected. So apparently Looney has already crafted 20 diamond pickaxes and used them 152,430 times. Are we talking about UHCG already? Look at me. I am the queen of the bees. I don't have a crown anymore. Okay, right. We're going to have to come back for the last couple of bees because we've only got 2 leads left. Okay, I think what we do... Let's fly these bees home. And, I think I can go through here. F3B. Aww. Listen to that sound as well. Actually, it's true. I'm going to turn on shaders again. Shaders seems to have been working fine. Now that I'm using OBS instead of Meld. I haven't had any... I haven't seen any issues popping up on YouTube or Twitch. Yay! I can use shaders, which means I get to do the clouds thing. Because I love the 2 layers of clouds, the ones on top and the ones on bottom. I've been very busy. I will drop a message to Trog and Quilby just in case they're inside. They logged off inside the house. Imagine they come inside, they log on, and they accidentally they accidentally left click. I wouldn't want that to happen. He said he's been a little busy bee in episode 2. Little bee in episode 2. It's true, yeah. Oh, that's so cool. Okay, I need to check out. I haven't been able to check out the UHCG Discord in a couple of hours, so a little bit behind. Did you change something in the shaders that put the second cloud layer at the bottom? Yes. So, for those who know, I think it's complementary. Acorn finally saw Mox's animation. Yes. Oh, that's. I've been hoping she got around to seeing that. But yeah, this is complementary, so you can set you can actually set where your clouds are going to be, and you can change it so that you can have 2 layers of clouds. So I put one up high, kind of like at the usual height that they appear in the world, and then I decided I wanted to use clouds to mark where the void starts. So minus 64. So that was my setup. This is a Java, so complementary imagined are the shaders I'm using. So this is Java. So it's not like Vibrant Visuals. Vibrant Visuals is still exclusive to Bedrock, and Vibrant Visuals is something that is eventually planned for Java. But yeah, it's not. If you Google, you can get these shaders on Modrinth, I believe. So complementary imagined. And I've done quite a few little tweaks to it to make it a little bit more vanilla-esque, but with a nice little bit of shading and coloring and lighting. So it's a very, very vanilla style pack, and complementary works very well for vanilla style. Okay. Cornelius, I'm going to let you float around. Okay. But I will expect you on your best behavior and that you will come back to me once I have done the bees. Okay? Right? You can float around, be a good lad, and you'll come back to me. I've got some spare snowballs ready for you when you are good to go. Okay, let's get the bees into the house. Okay. So one of the problems is that the doors here can I break these? Yes. Okay, let's get you guys all inside. I'm just going to right click you all onto that. Right click you all onto that. And you go there. For any of these dudes. Okay, you put the flower away. Okay. I need more leads for the last dudes. So, for now, let's keep those in my inventory. Why am I doing this? Oh, sorry. I got a contract for a clump. And the job is to collect all the bees which are at the bottom of the world and then bring them back to the Oak Kingdom. Okay. I need to get string. Okay, Cornelius. And come down here. We'll just tie you up here and I'll go get some string from the bartering farm. Okay, we're going to run over, get some string. Yeah, contracts are awesome. They're great little short content as well, or sometimes longer content. Let's see, it's up here, isn't it? Okay. Also, I have to be very conscious that, like, I am going to run out of time if I'm not careful, because I've only got, like, about 10 minutes left to stream-ish. Right, let's run to our farm, get some string. See, this is one of the reasons why I wanted to make sure that I could use shaders. Because it's an easy way to turn off the nether fog. So I can see as far as I want. Also, the nether looks so much cooler with shaders. Ow. I don't need to breed. Could you imagine breeding them as well? The problem with that is that could break the contract because then they might not be safe anymore. So the trick is, the problem with this contract is it has a clause in it which requires the bees to be in a safe area. And because of that, I have to be very careful that I don't jeopardize the bees. They're going to have great fun using it with the leads, though, because like the leads could totally mess around with them. Wait, the old spawn for Skyblock Infinite was 8-8 and the new spawn is 6-6? Yeah, I don't know. Let's see. Grab 51 is great. Okay, but 51 where there's not 51 bees down there. It could well be that was a change. Ooh, that looks so cool. That Trog ended up making. If you're talking about like, if you're gonna like the world download, maybe the world download it was 8.8, and then when they created the data pack, it changed to 6.6. Or maybe they were doing it. I don't know actually. Yeah, could be a bunch of reasons. I do wonder what that portal over there goes to, because I've never been to that portal. I'm guessing it probably goes to a trial chamber or something. Oh, I am looking forward to when the Nether Hub gets brought in. We don't have a Nether Hub. The Nether Hub has not been made yet. But I'd say it's probably still maybe a couple more weeks away from when it is going to be happening. Not sure exactly when. But yeah. Okay, back over to Oak. Started a world in 1.21 and it sets at 8.8, and a new world at 1.21.8 is 6.6. Okay, that's data pack driven then. So because I both of those data packs, okay. I wonder if that's could cause issues. Has that been causing you issues, Fyro? Now, I'm in no danger of getting danger flaps, so I'm not going to worry about the danger flaps. Okay, you, Monsieur Cornelius. Right, let's see. Did I get the lead? I did not get the lead. It's not the end of the world. Okay. Back to flying over to the bees. Okay, I know we're kind of hitting the end of stream time, and I want to try and get a little bit more disciplined about finishing stream on time. But I'm also conscious that I was a little bit later starting stream today. So we're going to try and get the last of the bees before we finish up today. Because that's a contract complete. And, yes. Only if you spawn on some other blocks before the starter island spawns. Okay, so that could be it. Right. So if you end up in like... accidentally end up in like a trial chamber or a shipwreck, like as you say. So I suppose that's probably an issue if a structure generates... in underneath the spawn island in 1.21, not 1.21.2 plus. Okay. I'm happy the bees are getting rescued. Yes. They're gonna have a nice home. Well, I hope Trog and Quilpy will get them a nice home. Do be conscious that there is a giant hive in the at spawn. So they may get brought over to that program. Did I see your 2 other messages? So let's see. All this trouble just because I wanted to have some glow lichen. Oh, I didn't see that bit. I made a backup of my world and moved my spawn, and they stopped spawning outside of my render distance. I did not see those messages. Put fence. Put leash bees at fence, then leash the ghast, and then jump out. That's a good point. I missed a couple of messages. Sorry, guys. Busy-ish chat today, so that sometimes happens, guys. I try not to miss messages. Bees are good. Bees are good for the world that we live in. A lot of they work in symbiosis. Oh, actually, I need the hitboxes on so I can actually see the bees. Okay, it was over here somewhere. Is that a... Please tell me that's not a bee on the other side of the water. Guys. Okay, question. Can a ghast fly through water? Okay, well, that's going to be a single rescue. Oh, can I pull you? Whoops. Can I pull the bee down? Is the question. If I can pull them under the water. If I can pull them down. Oh, this cloud. Okay, let's get down a little bit. And back up. Let's see. He came with us! Well, sorry, she came with us. Oh, that's epic. Okay, right. We managed to save the bee by pulling them under the water. Right. The rest of our bees are over here. 69. Very nice. Okay. Oh, here we go. Why are spiders good swimmers? Well, everyone, why are spiders good swimmers? Because they've got webbed feet! Ha 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 ha! Oh, so that's what, 11 bees so far? I've lost count, actually. Possibly. I actually think maybe more. Let me see. I'm happy these bees. I've always been big on bees, both IRL and in-game. Bees are so good. My godson works in an apiary, and I've told him that gourmet honey is an acceptable Christmas, birthday, Mother's Day gift. Lol. Very good. So that's what 11. I don't know. I haven't been counting the bees. I should have been counting. Wonder if Trog realized how many bees there actually were. Most likely, actually. You're a dad, and even I think that was corny. Fool, I give you the Minecraft joke book. Full of incredibly awful dad jokes. I don't even know if you could count them as dad jokes. They're that bad. 11. I think not counting the ones you have right now. And we'll have a quick look when we get back. What do you think I should do? It's a hardcore world. Is this a world you were planning on doing a lot of work with? Yeah. Oh, so are you stuck? So you're stuck down at a shipwreck, and the only way to get home is to die. Is that the problem, Fyro? For anyone who's curious, Fyro is in a bit of a predicament. They're playing Skyblock Infinite, but they have been spawned down at a shipwreck instead of on the island. You were talking to somebody? Oh, water ghost. Here, I'll do it again, just for you. I know Fool will be like, oh, how dare you. Why are spiders good swimmers? Especially since you paid for it. Why are spiders good swimmers? You should know this. Because they've got webbed feet. So silly. Okay. I'm pretty sure we have managed to find all the bees. I'm going to do a quick fly over here and have a quick check over here. He's dead. He's dead, Shib. I saw a comedian who once said that your dad makes dad jokes because that's all he's got left after your mom made him stop making all his other jokes. That's a good point. Here's a good point. You have to come up with a certain level of jokes when when things change. When you become a dad. I know I'm not a dad, but I'm an uncle, so I can commiserate a little bit. I spawn on the island, but my spawn point is at the shipwreck. So I think the only time that's going to be an issue is if it's hardcore. As far as I know, the only time that's going to be an issue is if you're coming back from the end. And logically, by the time you're coming back from the end, you could have a bed. So if you're on your island, I don't see, and it's a hardcore world, I don't think it actually would really make a big difference to have your spawn point somewhere else. In theory, if you feel like it's a bug, you could pop into creative. You could enable commands to change the world spawn to the locations you think it should be at. So that is also an option too. Before the invention of the crowbar, crows had to drink at home. We're going to fill the chat with dad jokes now, are we? And let me just make sure I got all my bees. Oh, guys, look at that. I love with the shaders. The shaders are really picking out in the white. It's so pretty. The child-friendly jokes that remain. Or Elytra if you're coming back from the end, I suppose, yeah. So yeah, Fire, I think if it's like as a hardcore world, you don't really need to worry about world spawn too much. Especially if it's only like a couple blocks off. That's true. I'll most likely do that. Yeah. I was thinking, I thought that you had ended up down on the ship. That bridge is incredible. I'm hoping that we can make just as cool a bridge between Mangrove and Nether. Because we've started doing a little bit of designing, which actually means that the design that I've come up with is definitely not up to par. So I want to play with Nether Kingdom and work on a bridge design there, so we can make something that's truly impressive. We're going organic, which I think will look really, really cool. The mix of organic and geometric is insanely well pulled off for sure. It's beautiful. There's so many beautiful builds on this server. I'm looking at one over there. The ship is incredible. It's just the moment it is a little bit... You're not getting a great profile side of the ship from here. You get a much better one from the other side. The house is lovely, but it is... it does block the view a little bit off the ship. Okay, so let's try the suggestion we got, which is oh, actually, you can turn off hitboxes, which we start by let's see, I can put the bees on... I need to put the bees on oh, not that. Okay, if I do this... Yes. Okay. Oh, wrong. Don't shift. Okay. Alright, so bees are going to go on this. Right. Flower away. Okay. Now, I stand here. Do this. Okay, he is safe. Now, you are all attracted to that flower, aren't you? Let's put you there. Grab you guys. Put a poppy in my hand, which should help a little bit. And then pull you all in. These guys are all trying to come to me right now. Okay, they should all be attached. Okay. Right. I suppose we could technically put them all inside hives. Here, let me do a quick count. How many bees do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'd say probably about maybe... Can I tell her? About 20 bees? So that'd be 8 hives. Let's make 8 hives. Let's run over and get some materials and we'll make some hives. That will be the safest. But then that's basically the safest way to store the bees. There is absolutely no way that you could argue that the contract is not complete if they are in hives. Okay, it may require us to get some sleep. You should have buzzed all the islands. Should I? Oh, Saint Dracian? Dreschen? I'm not sure how to pronounce that, Saint. How are you doing? Welcome in. Okay, I'm going to need to grab some wood to buy honeycomb from the shop. Drac will do. Okay, cool. I'll go with Drac. How are you doing? I think it's just a bug, so I'm going to move my spawn point. You should do that. Like, the joys of working with a data pack that affects the world so drastically means I think that there are certain liberties one can take and say, yes, you can make a little change here or there if it needs to be done. A little bit of command magic is not a bad thing there. Okay, I'm going to just grab this. That should be enough warped wood to create our things, and we need to buy as well. So I can't remember how much wood I'm going to need for all the stuff we need. But we will make it there. So currently we are running over to the shopping district to get hives, to get honeycomb, to make hives, which we're going to put all the bees inside. Now, it would be incredibly helpful to actually, let me just, I think I could do this. No sleep. It would be incredibly helpful if we can do this all before the night ends, because the bees will just go into the hives if it is nighttime. So I'm going to try and get this done before... This is also means that the Trog is getting... okay, 16 for a stack of logs, 16. And this is one stack of logs. Let's see how many hives we can get out of this. That's not a crafting bench. Hives, 21. Perfection. Okay, cool. Here we go. Okay, we've got about 3 minutes to get this done. I have to do command magic anytime I have to remove lava in some updates. Yeah, me too. So yeah, it's kind of like expected then, like the fact that you have to use command magic to fix things occasionally in Skyblock Infinite. I have to do it in my single player quite often when I have an update of the world. Lava will just appear around the edges of chunks. Okay, way up is over here. Awesome. Okay, I don't think Viking's going to sleep. Hopefully he doesn't sleep. I'm sure he'll see the no sleep thing if he tries to sleep. And we also need to get Cornelius home. Okay. Now, I think these guys will go into the hives even if... Okay, maybe they won't go into the hives if they've got the leads on. Okay. For safety, let's block up this. And I'm going to just place down a whole bunch of hives in a row. And I'm pretty sure these guys can go into a hive any side. Okay. Let's unleash the bees. Okay. Go into the hives. I hear them going in. There's a couple left. Come on, guys, go into the hives. One more. Come on, go into the hive. Okay, this has got silk touch on it. No, it does not. Okay, grab my other pickaxe quickly. Okay. Yes! Oh, fantastic. Okay, I need a chest. And these are empty. Oh, I love that you can see how many bees are in each hive. We did it! That's so satisfying. Thank you so much for the follow. It's not JJ24601. Oh my words. 24601. Oh, what's the song? There in the darkness. Are you any chance you're a fan of Jean Valjean and Les Miserables? Well, no need to work if you don't need to chat if you don't need to, but just like I saw that and that was immediately my brain That was my favorite musical as a kid. I listened to the track of that musical over and over again as a child. And then I got to see the musical in the West End as well when I was a kid too. Okay, cool. Let me just see what the story is with this contract. Find and rescue all bees on the server that are stuck in the void and deliver them to the Oak Kingdom. All bees must be leashed to a fence in a safe area at Oak for this contract to be valid. I just put them all into a hive. Okay. I will say, I did have them all leashed to a fence for a short period of time. Okay? They were all leashed to a fence for a short period of time. I have got that evidence. Right? So, the contract is valid because that did happen, and otherwise they're saying that their house is not safe. Okay? And then I made it even safer by putting the bees in hives that I created by buying honeycomb from their shop. So, I am calling that a fulfilled contract, okay, lads? I think you guys can agree with me, yes? I'm gonna keep all the resources that are mine, though. Right, honeybees delivered. Yes. Next thing I need to do is I need to actually get... I overachieved. I fully went over and beyond, which is what I tend to do with contracts, aka building an entire minigame. I have to agree with an Athra or something else bad will happen. I believe Oak Kingdom will be more lenient than Milkman. So true. Oh, Trog will believe me. It's not Trog's issue with the thing. I need to pick this up as well. Is there a way around this without... Okay. Dude, come with me. Yeah. And this lead will break if I go through that. Okay. Right, so... Hello? Can you come down here, please? Okay, that'll do. They can also have a lead when I get home, too. Okay, now to make the super fast journey back home. Right, lads. I am actually going to finish up here. I am going to do it while floating back on my happy ghast back to... you are helmsman. If they try anything, just steer the ship away. I am helmsman. And they better remember that. Because I've got friends. Which reminds me, I actually need to the bedroom in the cabin in the the Mighty Oak as well. Oh, no, no bedroom. No, lads, we got so much done today. I know we didn't get around to the bedroom. Janice is going to be fine. She'll be fine with that, okay? I promise I will get round to it eventually, okay? And there will be absolutely no consequences for me putting it off, okay? I promise. There'll be no consequences, I'm sure. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Your friend's watching in high places. Janice is watching. Janice knows all. Janice seems to know a lot. But then again, that's what we're paying her for. Yeah? I'm not sure what we're paying her, but we're paying her for something. The MC developers knew they had to make the happy gas really cute to make up for their quirks. They did. Oh, look. They've done a great job. The power of Janice. The power of Janice compels you. The power of Janice compels you. Okay. Right. I'm going to just pause here. I am going to get... we pay her a lava lake. She's got great accommodations, actually. She's got amazing accommodations. Right. Let's see if I can drop you guys off, set up a redirect on YouTube. Let's see. We've got Alfie and Viking. Viking's an SBK. I'm going to send you guys over to... We'll set that up on SBK for an SBK raid there. But let me see. Over on Twitch, I think I'm probably just going to do the same thing as well, because like it's SBK to SBK. It works. If I was playing something else, maybe I would... That's why I think I'm going to try and do streams occasionally from a bit more often from my proper world as well, so that I can have an excuse to go to other streamers from there. You're very welcome, Mox. Attic, yeah, thank you so much, Mox. Favorite Miss Maury's favorite musical is Rodgers and Hammerstein's Cinderella. Ooh. I'm slightly tempted to go to Donna Tartt. Okay, no, she's not the same vibe though. It's a different vibe. Donna Tartt is a wonderful streamer, but they're a totally different vibe that probably wouldn't necessarily mesh in the same way. Okay. Right, gotta set you guys up for Viking. Ooh, interesting. Go say hi to Viking for me. Let's get the raid messages in chat so that everyone knows what we do. And please, you can use them also on... I should set that... I think I can do... I haven't got them set up on Twitch. On YouTube. I'll copy paste one. So if you don't have... If you're not subbed, you can use the rate all message. If you are subbed... and that one you can use over on Twitch as well, on YouTube as well, I think, hopefully. And then if you do have the thing, you can do this as well. There we go. Thank you everyone for the stream, and take care, and go watch the new video. Yeah, everyone, please remember to go watch my video and go subscribe to me over on YouTube. Okay, it is a thing. Okay, go enjoy your SBK over on Twitch and YouTube, and I believe Avid might be streaming later as well. But yeah, you can go catch some fun stuff on my YouTube video that came out today. Goodbye, everyone, and also watch Moxie Junks' animatic as well. I plug it in the end of my video today, so make sure you go watch that too. It is so good. Okay, enjoy Viking. Goodbye.